gentlemen, I think this is the biggest house party these people have had at their home, so we welcome you. We ask you to be excited and have a good time here this afternoon. We're here for the auction of this beautiful property, and property presented by Nikki Haddam to my left-hand side, a wonderful agent here in the suburb of Hillcrest. 13 Beatrice Avenue is where we stand, a beautiful position, and folks, a wonderful property up for your consideration. I will run through the contract, then we'll run through a brief property description. Nikki Haddam will open it up, and I'll just chuck a little bit of relish on top, and then your opportunity to bid and to purchase on the property. So folks, number 13 Beatrice Ave, we do submit for a public auction, and it is sold subject to the terms and the conditions within the Real Estate Institute's copyright form of contract. Now that contract will have been made available to you throughout the marketing campaign. I trust you will have had your time to read through it. We will be bidding on the property here at number 13 Beatrice Avenue in Hillcrest, otherwise legally known as having a fee simple estate of 1,002 square metres, lot 13 and deposited plan 40323 and certificate of title with the North Auckland Registry NA 1549 folio 34. A list of chattels have been included with the contract also. I can confirm there are no exclusions from that list of chattels, and as you will have seen, is as you will buy. The property is sold subject to a reserve price. Subject to that reserve price being reached, the highest bidder shall be the fortunate purchaser. If any dispute arises concerning any bid today, I will adjudicate and put the property back up for sale at the last undisputed bid. As auctioneer, I may refuse any bid, and any bid once placed shall not be retracted without my consent. I also reserve the right today to bid on behalf of the seller. If I do place a seller's bid, I will make it clear and concise, and at no time will I be bidding at or above the reserve price. We are in receipt of a couple of bidding authorities. Folks, if you are intending to bid here today, it is vitally important that you have made a registration. And I will ask the question quickly, if there's anyone here today that hasn't signed a form that is intending to bid, if you'd just like to raise your hand at this time, we will need to get you to register, folks. Otherwise, I won't be able to accept your bid. Is there anyone here that hasn't registered to bid that would like to? We're good to go. Confidence today, ladies and gentlemen, knowing the eventual knockdown price is the price that you pay, as our sellers are not registered for GST in regards to today's sale. And lastly, two things I require of the purchaser. One is to sign the contract. Two is to deposit a sum equivalent of 10% of the purchase price. So that is it for our contract, ladies and gentlemen. That's as it stands. As I said, it surely has been made available to you throughout the marketing campaign. We'll take it as being read and understood. We'll take you here to bid on a cash and an unconditional basis this afternoon, and we'll be receiving your bids on the basis that you've received the Real Estate Institute's Buyer's Guide. It's a little booklet. It just outlays your rights, and if you haven't received one of those, we can provide you one prior to you signing the contract. So I'm going to hand it over to Nikki Haddam for a brief word about the property, and then I'll chuck a bit on top, and then your opportunity to bid and purchase. So take it away, Nikki.
Hi everybody. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you so much, all of you, for coming. Some of you for coming twice, 3 times, 4 times, and even more. Good to see you all here. I'm sorry the weather didn't turn out, but it's a wonderful house. Ray and her family have lived here since 1954 and built it right from the beginning. Okay, it's never been sold before, first time on the market. There's lots of bells and whistles. Her husband Robbie did some amazing things with this house. There is even a button which we pushed before to signal him up for tea time from the garage. The carpet down the bottom. There's a vent coming out through the fireplace. There's fairy lights. There's a fountain. There's, you name it, he's done it. So it's a wonderful family home, and it would be fabulous to have another family back in here. So just thank you once again, and we'll let Tim carry on. Good luck.
Well, folks, as we've seen right through the property, a huge property at that, 4 bedrooms, the lovely living area there, 2 bathrooms there as well, and great car accommodation indeed. Folks, I think it's fair to say that as Ray and the family started their dream here, it was just a vacant lot of land, and they dreamed a dream. They looked at the property, and they built the materials, bought the materials, and built a fantastic home. And folks, here today we've got a prime example of a property that's got huge potential. And I'm sure you're looking at it from your perspective and thinking, well, I can dream a dream in this property and perhaps create a fantastic future for me and my family here as well. Folks, I'm not going to mar the dream up too much. I know you've got your own imagination. I'm going to let it run wild. and I'm going to ask it for an opening bid. Where would you like to start an opening bid to purchase the dream? Where would you like to go? I always say start at your highest and most extravagant offer, but it never happens. Where would you like to go? This is how quiet it is here, by the way. Beautiful. Absolutely in your hands to start it away, folks. I don't mind where it is. You just have to be brave. We wouldn't have had a World Cup without a kickoff, so we need to go somewhere. $400,000, sir, to start us away. At $400,000, we're kicking. At $400,000, now seeking bids over and above. At $400,000, 400, and what's that, man? 500, better. $500,000. I thought you were saying 5,000. I was going to tell you to go. $500,000 it is. At 500, the call. 500, 600 and a better bid. At 600 now, sitting on the left-hand side. At $600,000, seeking bids over and above. Where do we go, folks? At $600,000 now, sitting left-hand side in the first call. At $600,000 now, don't miss out. Welcome back, and welcome back my starter as well. Second call now at 600. 610, I'll take it. $610,000. Just an easy 10 to put yourself back in front, folks. $610,000 and 20 here. At $620,000. At 620, the call. At $620,000 and welcome back at 30, sir, if you like. At 620, it sits here and 50 and a better bid. At $650,000. 6.5, folks. What about 7? At $650,000. At 650 now, the call. First time at $650,000. Don't miss out, folks. Now's the opportunity. At $650,000 and 5 here. I'll take it at 655, at 655, at $655,000, at 655, great potential, folks, and don't forget the view. Look at that, 650 and 660 and a 660 bid. 660, I know, a great band by that name. $660,000 in the first call. At 660 now. At 660,000, and what would you like to do?
5,000, Tim.
5,000 here and 6.
6.5.
6.5, thank you. 665. She does well. $665,000 at 665 the call. And 70 here at $670,000 at 670, 670 and 80, 80 now the call at $680,000 at 680, sitting in the centre, first time. 700 and a bit of bid at $700,000 at 700. Who's got 8? $700,000. Was that supposed to be funny? At 700, at 700, at $700,000 now, sitting left-hand side in the first card. 5. 705. $705,000. At 705. It's about the time we'll be out of here, folks. At 705. At $705,000 and 10. Welcome back. 710,015, sir, if you like. At 710,000 now, sitting left-hand side. At 710. At 710 now first. Second call at $710,000. 15 and 15 at 715. $715,000 and 20 men. Well worth it. 16. 716,000 at 716. Just another one, or perhaps 20, sir. At 716 now. 500,000. I'll let you do it, sir. $716,500. Be a better bid. 17 now. 17 and 18, sir. I just suggest you go in the ones because the 5s aren't working. At $717,000. Sitting here, 18. 20 and a better bid at $720,000. 720 the call, and welcome back in if you like, folks. Also, my other bidders, you're welcome back in as well. 725 and a better bid. It's 725 now. $725,000. That's $725,000. Surely, sir. Something more. You've been good to me. $725,000. It's sitting here, left-hand side, first time. And 726. $726,000. At 726 the call. At $726,000. 5. 726 and a half. At 726 and a half. Another 5, sir. I don't mind. There's been plenty of them already. 726 and a half. 27, sir. Thank you. 727,000. At 727 the call. 727,000 in first. Straight to 50, I suggest. Second time. Third.
730.
$730,000 and a bit of bid at $730,000 now at 730. Inviting further interest, folks, at 730. $730,000. What about the back of the room at 730? At $730,000 now. First time at 730. Second time, 731. $731,000 at 731 McCall. At $731,000, 1,000, man. You spend that on a good night out. $731,000, 32 if you like. First. 500.
500.
Thank you. 731.5. At 731.5 now, sir, another 500 on top. Would you please? $731,500. First time. 731.5. 731,500 first again. Thank you. And one. 32.5.
731,500.
32. 732,000. Yes. $732,000. Banks on the phone. Maybe that's the husband. $732,000. Now sitting here at the right hand side. First time. I'm not going to wait around too much. You do need to get an answer on the phone. $732,000. 735 and a bit of bid. $735,000. She knows value when she sees it, sir. $735,000 at 735 the call. At $735,000. And what about six, sir? I know it's there at $735,000. At $735,000. Surely bids over and above. First. Second time at $735,000. One and thank you. $736,000 now. At 736. $736,000. First call at 736 and one on top at 737. I flew in one of those today. I came from Australia. 737 at $737,000 and eight, sir. Are you sure?
Oh, very sure.
Good to hear, sir. $737,000 sitting here, left-hand side, and bid with confidence. Well done. $735,000. Again, folks, first time. Second time at 735. Thank you. $737,000. First, second, third. Third and final time at $737,000. Discounting too.
Are we on the market?
I'll tell you when we are. We're just going to pause, folks, so we'll just have a moment of your time, have a little discussion, and we'll be back with you very, very shortly. Cheers.